Okay, so today we're going to talk about the spiritual man and the carnal man. So the spiritual man is concerned on the thing of the spirit. The carnal man is concerned of worldly desires and fleshy desires. Many times we have um w- carnal Christians at church. These people usually they look like Hollywood stars. They're all about the dress, all about the clothes, all about the latest cell phone. Um, I'll call them fake Christians. They they know it all. Nobody can tell them anything. They they literally look like a Hollywood star. They are they're completely fake. They dress the part, talk the part. So I have always known that if it was walk like a duck, if it talks like a duck, then it's probably is a duck. Um, so this is what carnal Christian look like. They're really concerned about their appearance and the way they talk and the way they dress. They usually accuse other Christians that are truly following the faith as being fake, as being crazy, as being out of their mind. All they care about is worldly desires and pleasures and how other people see them. Now, a true Christian is usually taking the narrow path. This is that the wide path is the one that leads to destruction. Many take it, but only a few take the narrow path. The narrow path is the one that lead to life, the one that's gonna guide you to the one that leads to life. Um, the spiritual Christian is usually the one that prays. It's usually it doesn't have a camera letting everybody know they give something to they give a bottle of water or Plato's food to a homeless person. Fake Christian will portray it um, um on media so everybody can see how good they are and how kind they are. Like I said, they usually accuse true Christians of being fake. They usually accuse them of being out of their mind. They literally have a Hollywood. They literally play the part. They have this Hollywood mindset. They believe they're in Hollywood, and which they're literally not. And everything they do is just for people to see them, and for people to hear them, and for people to praise them. It reminds me of the Pharisees of the Bible. Everything they did was for people to see them and to so because they wanted everybody to praise them and to tell them how good they were. So does this it can either be a carnal man or a carnal Christian, meaning a fake Christian. Um, versus a spiritual one. So we have to be careful because in the last days there'll be wolf in sheep clothing. They're ravening wolf. They're ready to devour the sheep, and they portray themselves to be good and kind. Like I say, they accuse the true Christians of God. They accuse them of being fake, of being out of their mind, of being crazy, of being in reality, the ones that are looking like Hollywood, like those are the ones that are fake. Um, it's not because of their external appearance or because they appear to be wealthy or whatever. is mostly because of who they really are. They're wolf in sheep clothing. So in the last days, we have to be careful of this because a lot of people, there'll be a lot of deceivers, a lot of scoffers. The Bible talks about it, mockers of the scriptures, those who sing godliness, they portray as godly, but they practice ungodliness. Those who dishonor their parents, those who do not practice righteousness, those who deceive, those who lie, those who rob, those people are deceivers, and we have to be aware of it so we do not fall into the trap when they come out. They come online looking like a Hollywood star and saying that the true Christians are crazy, when in reality they are the ones that are deceiving everybody. We shouldn't be deceived in these last days because there is a lot of false prophet out there, and a lot of false people, and a lot of fake people out there. We have to use our discernment. Not everything that is being taught out there is true. There's a lot of false prophet, a lot of wolf and sheep clothing. And you will recognize them by their fruits. Is it a tree cannot a bad tree cannot give bad tree gives bad fruit, and a good tree gives good fruit. Since all they do is talk and talk and talk, and they don't do anything, then their fruit will speak by themselves. Like, they be looking like a Hollywood star and accusing everybody of being crazy or having some kind of mental help, then I guess when you point a finger to somebody else, then the finger points right back to you. Um, we have to follow the narrow path, not the wide path, because the wide path is the ones that leads to destruction.